I'm here today joined by the design team members Jamie and Bryce, and we are talking about Grace and Benediction. So guys, who are Grace and Benediction?
So Grace and Benediction are agents of the Solthecius Church, and they have been brought in by the church to try and control the union and sort of exert their influence over the sport of Guild Ball.
Cool. So what are Grace and Benediction's sort of character plays? Are they like strikers? Are they damage dealers? What's the deal with them?
Well, they're both pretty heavily sort of support or defensive models. So I'll talk about Grace first. And she has two character plays. Her first character play is called Healing Light, and that's a brand new character play. And it just puts down a 3-inch AoE, and any friendly models within that AoE heal 2 health. Cool. So that's just a cool. It's not something we've done before. We used to have it in an earlier season with smelling salts, but we wanted to divide that up a little bit. So that's a new character play. The second one that she has is called Quickfoot, which does exist already in the game, and it just gives a target friendly model +2/+2 speed. +2/+2 movement even. The really cool thing about Grace is that she has an ability called Blessed, where at the start of her activation, she just gets 2 influence. So because both of her character plays are cost 2, she just gets to use one of those for free every turn.
Very cool.
And she has an influence stat of 1/3, so she just brings an influence, gives it to the team, and just gets 2 every turn to put out these character plays or sprint around or tackle the ball, because she's also got a really strong playbook for tackling and dodging away.
Cool, so a very efficient player there. And Jamie, what's Benediction's role in the guild?
So Benediction's role is more of your sort of archetypal defensive piece. So he's much more resilient to attacks than Grace is. He's got a good amount of 19 health boxes. He's defense 3 and armor 2. He has one of his character plays is braced, where he can actually push his armor up to 4 for the first attack. It's kind of like the armor version of Decoy, which you see on Grayscales. And he also has Stand Firm, which is a character play we've seen before on Corsair, which allows him to take Sturdy. So on the back of his card, he actually has the Poised character trait, where he can make a counter attack without spending momentum. So if you set him up properly in the middle of a team, he can be armor 4 with braced, and he's got his free counter attack with Poised. So someone's probably going to come in, do not much to him on that first attack, and he's got really nice low down double pushes on his playbook, so he can just knock people away in that kind of way that we like to see from models like MASH.
Yeah.
Very cool. And I'm going to put you on the spot. Can you make a team lineup with Grace in it for me?
With Grace, well, she really works well with Seasoned Brisket, because she can heal, obviously, or she can speed up Brisket or speed up another model. For example, if you take Seasoned Brisket Mist, I like Coin in there because the extra influence is a little bit more handy, because that team is quite fast.
Yes.
So Strongbox is really cool, but he's not going to be able to keep up with the rest of the team.
Going to get left behind.
Exactly, yeah. So S Brisket, Coin, Grace, Mist. And at that point, you've really got the choice of, you can either take someone like Snakeskin and just go pure sort of ball control.
Yeah.
Or what I quite like doing is bringing someone like maybe a little combo of Gutter and Ordnance of Normal Rage.
Yeah.
And that just gives you a little bit of takeout potential, because the rest of the team is very focused on the ball. And I mean, S Brisket, we know, is phenomenal with the ball.
Incredible goal scorer.
Yeah, she's incredible, but she is laser focused on getting the goal. And so she sort of struggles to, sometimes if the opponent can hide the ball, Brisket can maybe get 2 goals, but is struggling for the third
one, yeah.
And at that point, if you've got Gutter and Rage, you can go in for a couple of kills. And Grace really helps your team sort of survive that far, because you've got quite a lot of low health models there, and Grace can keep them alive. She can speed them up. She can really help you just get to the ball or get to the opposing team and beat them up.
Fantastic. And Jamie, same question, but with Benediction.
So we went a little bit down the fluffy route with Benediction. That he's actually worked quite well with Veteran Rage, particularly because of one of the abilities we've not mentioned yet, which I believe is Impart Wisdom on Benediction, which means that as long as Veteran Rage or any other character is close by to Benediction, then they can kind of measure the distance from one of their character players from Benediction. So you kind of gain an extra sort of 6 inches plus base size plus another measure the range from Benediction. You can increase the range of things like Red Fury dramatically. So instead of just being able to use that on a model that's within 4 inches of Veteran Rage, you can use it anywhere within 4 inches of himself or anyone within 4 inches of Benediction as well. So there's huge increase in versatility there. So, but yeah, for a whole team, you're going to have to take Veteran Mage, Strongbox, because those two work very nicely together. Benediction as well, and then kind of take it the opposite route to Brisket, really, where you're kind of mostly focusing on fighting team, but with a little bit of football in there as well. So probably models like Decimate that can do a little bit of both things together. It's still worth taking Mist because you don't just have to take S Brisket anymore to activate his motivated character trait. That can now be activated by both Grace and Benediction, so he's a good choice in that team as well. And then finish it off with one nice and fighty. I'm going to think of the top of my head. Fang 2 probably.
Right, guys. Well, thank you very much for the rundown of who they are and what they're good at. And for you guys at home, you can join us again next time.